This is the Life's Journey with Best Friends podcast. Listen as two best friends for over 40 years share our experiences, insights, and unique stories. Well, welcome back, BFFers. Here we are during our Christmas specials. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you all liked the Christmas card that we posted on Facebook and all our other socials. That was a lot of fun to do.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, those pajamas were so soft and comfortable.
Oh my god, I slept in them that night, and then I slept in them the next night. I love them. They're wicked comfortable.
When we were talking about it, and Diana, we were talking about maybe doing an ugly sweater thing, and Diana said, should I bring my ugly sweater? And I said, no, I got us pajamas. And she was like, I'm scared. I don't know what they're going to look like.
Because you were sending me pictures of awful outfits, so I got nervous.
Yeah, I should have gotten one of the awful outfits, but I was like, yeah, I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to make you wear it. So if we do talk about our weight loss journey, do you have anything to add?
Nope, doing very well. I'm on the shot again, so, it's working.
That's good. So I had my appointment with my nutritionist last Friday. She was very nice, very helpful. Kind of stuff that I already knew, but I think it's part of the process that you have to go through all of this. So I'll revisit her in about, I think it was 6 weeks, just to do a follow-up. And, we talked about, because I've been doing so much plant-based, I need to make sure that I keep my protein up. So
now, have you heard from the doctor and your blood results and all that?
Nope.
What the fuck? Why not?
They're really fucking busy, I guess. I don't know.
Have you tried to call her?
No, because she said she would call me, and she was very adamant about it. But maybe if I don't hear anything by the end of this week, I'll give her a call, because then it'll be 2 weeks since I've done my
I would definitely do that.
And then there's even one other person. They actually have you, I don't know what they call them, but it's for exercise that you're supposed to meet, and I don't even have an appointment with them yet. They just don't have anything available. I think that's why so many people have opted to go the spa route like you do, because they just
go to a non-conventional way.
Right, because they're like, it's very frustrating, but whatever.
Absolutely.
There's a reason why. So I have some questions for you, and also for our BFFers too. We have an argument every year of what color lights to put on our tree. So are you very specific on what color? Do you do colored, or you do white, or what do you do?
So I always do colored lights. I'm not a white person. But for a while we had red, green, and white lights. Those were my favorite.
Oh, I like that.
But they died, and so then I couldn't really find them. So I ended up getting twinkle lights, and they're colored.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do they?
I love them, actually.
Do they slowly twinkle, or are they the faster?
It's they don't all twinkle, only certain ones twinkle.
Oh, okay. So it's not you're going to end up having a seizure from watching them.
No. No. I don't. Okay. I mean, I love them. Yeah. Not a lot of people like them, but I mean, my whole family loves them. Yeah. My mom does not.
I like them when they go, a few of them go really slow down and then they come back up.
Yeah.
And, I like that, the randomness of those. Yeah, but not all of them, the blinking lights.
Yeah,
those drove me crazy.
Blinking.
Yeah. All right. So now, are you a eggnog person or a hot chocolate person?
So, I'm really neither. Okay. I like both, but I don't have to have them. I love eggnog, but I can do one glass of it. I love it. It's so it's funny because Jim laughs at me, but when I see eggnog in the store, I'm it brings back my childhood memories of me seeing it when I was a child and thinking, oh, Christmas is coming. His eggnog's at the supermarket, you know?
Right. I get
and
that.
hot chocolate, I can take or leave it. You know, I'm not a huge hot chocolate fan.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't like eggnog at all. I won't drink it. Like, bleh, grosses me out. I don't have
oh
to
my
have
god,
hot
I
chocolate.
love it.
I think the fact that I think I know there's no raw eggs in it. It grosses me out. It's
Eggnog.
so thick. I know. Well,
It
they
is
originally
thick.
were made with raw eggs, so yeah. Now, when you decorate your tree, I'm assuming you do the lights first, right?
Yep, lights first.
So then you go top to bottom, bottom to top. Like, how do you do it?
So I go top to bottom around the tree.
Okay.
But I saw somebody on TikTok that started at the bottom and went, like, strands up. And I'm like,
Yeah, I
ooh,
saw
I
that.
wonder how.
And they
It looks
tuck them
awesome.
in. Yeah, and it looks so much easier. So I refuse to touch any of the lights. Actually, that's not totally true. So we
The
have
last 2 years I've done the lights. Every other year Jim has, but he like would stick them way in. Drove me nuts. So I'm like, I'll just, and he's happier not having to touch the tree, so
I'm sure.
I do it all.
I have one tree that's mine that I do with white lights, and then the other family tree that they do with colored lights. And it's not that I don't like colored lights, I just really like white lights. So
You
we
do?
get
I
the
find
best of
them
both worlds.
boring.
Oh, I just think they're so pretty. No, I love them. So Emily has this thing that she likes colored lights inside and white lights outside. And I'm
Really?
kind of the opposite. I like the colored lights outside. Reminds me of like a gingerbread house. You know, when I see them on
Yes, so
houses,
I
I
don't like
get so
I don't like
excited.
white lights at all. I like all colored lights. I like colored lights outside. I like colored lights on my tree. My garland has my mantle has colored lights in it. I just find white lights boring. It's not
Okay.
Christmas to me. Because as a kid, they didn't have white lights, right? They're the
Well, they
big
did.
bulbs that were all colored.
Right, but you would see the all white lights at like on the hotels and all the fancy places, and I just thought that was always so beautiful. No, that's why they make different colored lights, right?
So you do white lights
Yep, I do
on
white
one
lights on my
tree,
tree.
colored lights on another.
Yep, yep. Yeah, this way, we get both. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, no, I love it. I like that, but my aunt and uncle, they fight over the white lights. It's such a debate in people's family, right?
It is. It really is.
White lights or colored lights. And he has one year where he gets his, and I think he's colored lights and she's white lights, and so they swap it off every year.
We did that for a while too when we only had one tree. We would do white lights one year and
What if you
colored
did
lights.
both, white and colored together?
We've done that too. However, I would unplug the colored and Emily would unplug the white. So it was a constant battle.
But if you intertwine them, I bet it would look good.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't too bad. Do you put candy canes on your tree?
I do not. I think
Why?
When the kids were little, we did. We do not put any candy canes on the tree. So you put the candy canes on?
Yeah, we put the candy canes on because the kids do eat them. We don't do peppermint. No one eats the peppermint.
What kind of candy canes do you do then?
Oh, Starburst flavored,
Really?
Skittles flavored. Yeah, like all the weird. And I've seen some really gross flavors that I want to put on the tree just so they eat
fuck
them.
with them?
Yeah, they have dill pickle flavored, fried chicken, and then I saw one that was
oh my god, you got to do that.
Clam chowder flavored.
Noelle!
Isn't that gross? But I need to find them. Oh my gosh, I think that would be the funniest thing because Emily's the one that she eats them the most. She just, all of a sudden she'll walk by and it'll be like 7 a.m. She's got a candy cane in her mouth, and it's not Christmas Day. She's just walking by with one in her mouth. Yeah,
candy canes that are like Bean Boozled.
Have you ever tried those?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yes.
Have you?
Oh yeah. When Nick was younger, and my ex-mother-in-law did puke. I can't remember if she had the vomit one or earwax, but she literally puked. We cracked up. It was so funny. The
No,
dirt one
thank you.
wasn't too bad. The soap one wasn't too bad.
Sour milk.
The grass. Oh, I didn't get that one. I was lucky. I didn't get any too gross ones. So yeah.
Fresh cut grass.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, it would tasted like it smelled.
Grass clippings. We do not put any candy canes on the tree. No
we
tinsel.
Do. No. Oh no.
Remember
No.
when
We
you were
had this.
young, the tinsel? My mother'd be like one strand at a time, and I'd just fucking get aggravated and start flinging it.
Right, and that was the style, and I was the same way. I'm like, no, so I refused to do tinsel because it's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, and then they would take it off one strand at a time. Like, no, what are you going to save it? It costs 99 cents. Yeah, throw it away. Yep.
You know what else it reminds me of tinsel is, this is gross, but my cat would eat it and it would come out its ass.
Okay, so you have PTSD against tinsel.
Don't like it. I don't know if they even sell it anymore, do they?
They do.
What, okay, so I don't do candy canes. What about garland? Do you do garland or?
I do. Yeah, on do I have it on this tree? Oh, so I have one tree that we do garland, and then the other one that I do ribbon. So the white.
I love the ribbons. I wish I could do that. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I do the garland.
Yep.
It's just easy. But I do love the ribbons. It makes it look just so classic.
Yeah. It's hard until you figure it out. I'm still learning it even after all of these years. So, but yeah, it is nice.
Do you do like specific ornaments, color coded, like color coordinated? I mean,
yeah, for the white tree last year, the last 2 years, I was doing like silver and green with a touch of gold, and this year I just did red and gold, and I love the red and gold this year.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
pretty.
So warm. Yeah, you guys can see that tree. Actually, it's in the back of our Christmas card. That's my tree.
Yes.
Yeah,
the one we're lying on the ground.
Yep. So that's the tree I'm talking about with the ribbons and the white lights and stuff. So yeah.
I do all like ornaments from when the kids were little. Yep. And I have some plastic ones. I have some that we got from vacations, and mine's just like all different ornaments.
We have that on, we have that on our big tree, like all the kids' ornaments, stuff from vacations, things like that. However, last year, Nick and Ashley, because they had moved out, asked that at the end of the year, I wrap their stuff up and put them in boxes. So I did. And they didn't take them this year. But when we were decorating the tree, we were like, wow, we don't have a lot of ornaments. Where are all our ornaments? And it was because half of our ornaments are gone because they're,
I did the same thing. All my kids actually have their own trees last year, starting last year. So Billy has always had his ornaments when he moved downstairs.
Yep.
And then Lauren now has her ornaments because she's downstairs. And then Matt and Jay have these small little dinky trees. Oh, I got a tree update, by the way. Small little dinky trees, and I gave them all their ornaments.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah, Em has a little tree in her room, but she just has these little tiny decorations. She still puts her stuff on the big tree, so.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, what's your Chinese tree
So it says
update?
It's in Woburn.
Get out!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
As of when?
As of 12/11. December 11th. No, today's the 13th.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the 12 p.m.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see these stupid trees.
If we get them.
I know. You will. They're closer than you think now.
Yeah.
So last week we talked about our favorite Christmas movies. And I don't know. We need to put this on our site, or Julie can cut this in here with Bruce Willis saying that.
Oh my God, I loved that.
The Die Hard is not a Christmas
movie. He
Woo-hoo!
said it. He said it. We are vindicated.
Yes. So there y'all go, suck it. It's not a Christmas movie. So last week we talked about our favorite Christmas movies. I tried to watch that one, Shop Around the Corner, but I couldn't get it because of whatever. I don't get Max.
I could not get into it. I couldn't.
Why? Was it because
it wasn't good, Noelle. I gave it, you know me in movies. I love that type of thing. I gave it the longest time, and I'm like, I did not like it.
I was dying to watch it once you said that, but I can't get it. So I'll have to find it. And couldn't even rent it. It was the weirdest thing. It was like you could rent it on this like obscure channel. Not like Crackle. You know how there's all those other
like Roku or something.
This was one that I had never heard of, and I was like, well, you know what, I'll give it a try. And I couldn't even do it. I don't know why. It just said it wasn't supported by my phone or something. I mean my TV or whatever. So I'm dying to watch it now just because of that.
Right. So. It was awful. You know what's on this weekend though? Speaking of movies, is Sound of Music.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
I think it's on Sunday.
Oh, hey, how's your list of your Hallmark movies? How many have you got to so far?
I don't think I'm up too many. Let me look. Sorry.
And no one has gotten Christmas movie bingo yet. So
no one has claimed bingo yet.
No, they haven't sent anything.
So
yep, fill out. Come on, watch your movies. It's that time of year. You don't have much more time left. Another week and a half. So
I am 20 out of 67.
Holy cow.
Yep.
That's pretty good. So you're
I'm excited.
A quarter of the way there. There you go. Let's talk about favorite Christmas songs. Do you have any favorite Christmas songs?
Oh, of course I do. You know that.
Oh, so speaking of, did you see that what was the song that finally hit number one after like 60 years or something?
Oh, it was Jingle Bell Rock, right?
Yeah.
No, Rocking Around the Christmas
Tree. Can you believe that? I wonder why all of a sudden that it hit number one.
Because people were sick of Mariah Carey, maybe?
Maybe. That could be. Know. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you start your Christmas music before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving?
The day after. So I do my Christmas music the day after.
So the radio station that we have on at work, they started it the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Now, I wouldn't necessarily turn it off if it came on, but to go out and do it, for myself, I wait until the day after.
I will put them on before Thanksgiving, but it can't be like 2 months before Halloween. I can't. I mean, once it's November, mid-November, then I will. I can put them on.
No, I get that. Yeah, because you want to get into the season. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Well, they're calling that now Christmas creep, so that it's creeping in on other holidays. But I'm pretty sure it's always been that way. Well, so we're going to talk about our top 5 favorite Christmas songs. What are your top 5?
So, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree is like one of my favorites. I love it. Jingle Bell Rock, another one I love.
You've always liked that.
I've always loved
Jingle
that
Bell
song,
Rock.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Last Christmas.
From Wham.
You know that one? Yep.
Yeah.
Holly Jolly Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Both of those I love. So This Is Christmas. I have a ton I love. There's just so many songs I love.
So one of my top favorites is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I just, as soon as I hear that, I come back to being a little kid. I love it.
Roasting on an open fire.
That's another good one. The other one I love is Mele Kalikimaka. I don't know why.
You love that?
I think because
I don't hate it.
I do because
it's not one of my faves.
I love it. I want to go to a tropical island for Christmas one day. So I like something else that recently has become my favorite in the last few years is Miri, Did You Know? I just love that song, but I think I like it because of Pentatonics, how they sang it. It's just beautiful.
You like Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
I do. Yeah, yeah.
I do.
I
I
do. I
like them
like
too.
that. Recently, the last maybe 10 years, not recent, but in the last 10 years, each Christmas I've become obsessed with a new song. Like, not just your white Christmases, but something that might be a little more obscure. And then I'm like, oh man, this is really good. So, the last couple of years, it's been things by Sia. I don't know if you know who she is.
Oh my
She
God,
sings
I
a song,
just heard one
Santa's
of her
Coming for
songs
Us.
today.
Yeah, yeah. So her album's been out for a few years and she's got a few really, really good songs on there. Um, Another one is Please Come Home for Christmas, but the version by the Eagles
Yeah, I
has
love
been
that
like
one. That's a good one.
yep. And then a couple, like one of these, it's a guy by the name of Danny Hathaway or Donny Hathaway. It's called This Christmas. It is the weirdest, jazziest, cool song, but that's been on my top 10, for like the last couple of years. You have your typical ones that you always listen to, but then a few fun ones. I am getting tired of the Mariah Carey one a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it does. I love it. It just makes you want to move when you hear it. You know which
Yes,
one I
in the
like is
beginning of the season.
yeah, but by the end you're done. Um um there's another song that I like. There's so many. I love anything by Michael Bublé. Love his Christmas music.
Yep.
Ariana Grande. She has a
Yeah.
Christmas song out. I love it. Cher?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She performed it on the Macy's Day Parade, which was kind of interesting. She looked absolutely amazing. You would never know she was like 80 million years old. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't know how old she is. I think she's 80 or close to it. But yeah, yeah.
She's like 70
Um
something. Her boyfriend is like in his 30s.
she's always been with the younger guys. But she looks
Yeah.
amazing. She looks absolutely flawless.
She looks
All
great,
right.
but that's
So,
what happens when you get plastic surgery and all that, right? And you
yeah,
have the
but she
money.
doesn't look like some of yeah, but she doesn't look like some of those people that look so fake
No, I
I mean,
know that look
granted,
like
you know that that's not what she looks like. Yeah. But some people just look
Ariana.
like
I mean, they look like lions.
yeah, yeah, it's a little scary
I'm trying to look
because
up
they put all those
Ariana, her
fillers in
Christmas
and they
song.
do too much or something. Yeah.
Santa Tell Me. That's the song.
Oh, yes, I know that song. Yes, that's a really cute song. Yeah. So, what surprises me is that thank you. My husband is coming in to fill my wine glass for me. Thank you, darling. Ooh. And he filled my glass. Ooh.
Wow.
So, the song by Wham, Last Christmas, did you ever, 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 ever think that that would be a Christmas classic?
I don't know. I do love it.
I do too, but I never would have thought it would have been a Christmas classic. So, those are our favorite songs, which I'm sure we could sit here and talk all night about all the songs that we love. Do you have any songs that you hate?
Yes.
What
The
can
one
tell me? Do you have a lot of
this
them
is going
or
to sound awful, but no, I don't have a lot. There's just songs I'm not crazy about, but this one I don't like is Christmas Shoes. It's morbid.
oh no no. I don't like that just because of what it is. It's just very sad. No, I get that. I get
Sad.
that.
I don't like Grandma
Yeah.
Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I
No, I think
just
it's kind of
stupid.
silly.
I
I
don't
used to
like.
like it.
You know what? This is going to sound awful, but I don't like Santa Baby by Madonna. I just don't. Madonna. I like the song Santa Baby. I don't
Yeah.
like Madonna.
You just don't like her version?
I don't like her.
Oh.
I
Okay.
saw her
Well,
in concert and I paid a fucking shit ton of money for it. And she lip synced and sang nothing that was her classics.
oh, yes. Yeah, you don't like when they do that when,
You
artists
know,
will be
people are
like,
there to
"Oh no,
see
I
all
only
your
want to
old
sing my new
songs.
stuff." Yeah, that's what
Right.
you're there for, because that's where
Yeah.
you learn to love them. I get that. Wonderful Christmas Time. I don't know if that's Paul
Oh
McCartney
my
or if
God, I
it's the
love
Beatles.
that song.
Oh, I
Simply
hate.
having
Yeah,
a
shut up.
wonderful
Shut
Christmas
up.
time.
Shut up. No, 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 no. And,
Love it.
no. And our producer Julie is saying that do they know it's Christmas? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that
Does she not
anymore.
like that one?
No, I don't
I
like that
like,
either.
really? That was from our
Yeah,
childhood.
I know, but I just don't like it anymore.
It is sad though.
It is. Yeah. I remember when it came out. I remember you had the album, or it wasn't even like a little one, it was a big one. And we were playing it at your aunt and uncle's. It was after Christmas, of course. We were down in Brockton and we were there. I don't know if it was New Year's Eve or whatever it was, but we must have played it 1,000 times and kept naming all the people that were in it. Um
We're
yeah.
such losers.
I know, right? We had nothing better to do. And this is definitely awful because I know there are a lot of classics. Any Christmas song by the Carpenters. I
Oh my God,
just
I totally agree with you.
oh,
Karen Carpenter puts me to sleep.
she has a beautiful voice. I just don't yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
No,
We were
not at
just
all.
talking about that at work, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's so funny. And recently I was listening to a list on Spotify that someone else had put together. And there's a song by Tony Bennett called My Favorite Things. He
Is it
sounds
like the one from The Sound of Music?
yes, yes. And he's singing it. He sounds just like Christopher Walken singing it. It's so funny. I was like, I had to look at it because I thought it was Christopher Walken the way he was. I was like, this is Tony Bennett. You have to listen to it.
That's
It's
awful.
awful. And then a few years ago, Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta did a version of Baby It's Cold Outside.
No.
That was a train wreck. An
I'm sure it
absolute
was.
you need to listen to it. I think I giggled through the whole thing because it was just horrific. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. It was horribly awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my list of my
You
fucking
know who
songs
else I don't
against.
like is I know you like White Christmas by Bing Crosby, but
Love it.
I don't
Yeah.
like Bing. I do
Okay,
like
I didn't.
Andy Williams.
I love Andy Williams. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh. Okay. Why is Bing bad?
He was a drunk and beat up his kids and wife and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you sure?
I'm positive. This man.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Dean
So.
Martin's Jingle Bells.
Oh no, I love when he did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You
Rudy.
know he was drunk through the whole thing
He's
and he
like
called him
Rudy.
Rudy.
Yeah. Rudy the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh,
Oh,
so he
Perry Como.
yes. Not to change the subject a little bit, but kind of. Because again, we could talk about songs all day long. I have to tell you about my kind of like obsession for this week. So, I listen to a lot of audiobooks. And at this time of year, of course, you want to listen to some Christmas ones. I re-listened to A Christmas Carol. I re-listened to The Man Who Invented Christmas. There's a couple of other new ones that I've done. So, and I was kind of running out of ideas. So I went on TikTok and they have a thing called Book Talk. So that's people recommend different books.
Oh my God,
So
I found a whole bunch of books through that.
Yeah. So I specifically looked for Christmas book talk.
Me
And
too.
there were a few of them, and one of them it was like, this isn't really Christmassy, it's kind of actiony, it has to do with fairies, it has to do with and I forget what it was, but it was very magical. So I was like, all right, I'll take a listen to it. And it's called A Court of Sugar and Spice, and it's by Rebecca F. Kenny. It's not a Christmas book. So it is a new take on or a retelling of the Nutcracker. So there's a
Oh, really?
Nutcracker in it and there's a Clara in it. Ooh, no. Oh my gosh. I was like listening to it at work and I was like, there's quite a few sexy scenes in there that I'm like, it's like 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I'm
Can
like,
I tell you?
oh my
The,
gosh.
the book I just read was the same way. Like, I got to the point of I would just skip past some of those. I was like, what the fuck? Like, when did this turn into the gross?
Oh,
I was so mad about that.
oh no, I didn't skip those parts. I just had
Oh,
to,
I was reading it. You
I
were
was like,
listening.
oh yeah, no, I was listening to it and I'm sitting at work and I'm like, oh gosh. And I wanted to make, like, no one can hear this, right? Like, seriously. I was like, wow. It was whew. So I'm about halfway through it. It's only been 2 days. Oh.
That was the book I just finished. I was like,
Was that a
what
Christmas book?
Yeah, it was a Christmas book.
That was a hesitant book.
Well, because it was like, it was supposed to be a Christmas. It is a Christmas book. It was in there. The people that say, if you want to read a book for Christmas, here's the books on
Oh, so
TikTok.
someone was misleading you a little bit.
There's a whole slew of them. I got a
Yeah.
new one I just started actually. It's
Okay.
called, I'll tell you right now what it's called. It's the Christmas Pack, a sweet holiday romance. We'll see how it goes. It's the Christmas Pack, book 1. Then the Christmas Bet is book 2. And then the Christmas Claus is book 3.
So these are just Hallmark movies made into books.
No, there's sex scenes and shit in them. So they're spicier, way spicier than the ending of a Hallmark movie where they just fucking kiss for the first time.
Oh, okay.
This is like
Yeah.
50 Shades. But I didn't.
Yeah.
That last book I read was 50 Shades. I really was like, you know, you can only read so much of it, and then you go like, oh, all right. And then I would like kind of honestly skip down because the guy was a perv. I didn't like the guy that she was with. I felt like he was a perv.
The new genre is called Christmas Erotica. So someone needs to put that on Book Talk because that was not what I thought I was going to be reading. But I'm not that
I
I'm
think
enjoying
that's
it.
what
But I
I
was
read
just
too. Christmas Erotica. Is that a thing?
no, it is now. I did want to tell a little like my own tidbit about Christmas from when I was younger. I think I was about 11, and my grandparents would go out bowling on Monday nights. And I decided to sneak and open every single one of my presents. And I
You were home
unwrapped,
alone?
I was home alone, and I
Okay.
unwrapped them, and I looked at them, and then I rewrapped them, and no one knew. And
Did
I
you
just thought,
totally unwrap them, or did you like kind of cut the tape a little and then tape it back up?
if it was something that was in a box that I had to totally unwrap to see what was in the box, I totally unwrapped it. If I could just peek,
Really?
I just peeked. Yep. So I thought I was the shit. I, knew everything. Well, when Christmas came, I didn't have any surprises. I knew what everything was.
That's not
It was
fun.
shitty. It was so
Yeah.
not fun. To this day, I've never done it again. And I like surprises. You can dangle something in my face and say, ooh, this present is for you. And I'm like, good, give it to me when you're going to give it to me. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't like to spy anymore. That was horrible. It was probably one of the worst Christmases. And I got some great stuff, but it was just like, oh, yeah, whatever. Talk about first world problems. But yeah, it was like, ugh.
That's so funny. I mean, I've done that. I've snooped. I kind of cut the tape on a couple presents, looked at it, and folded it back up. But my mom and dad did a great job of hiding stuff. I never really
Yeah.
found anything at my house.
No, mine was all wrapped under the tree, so it wasn't like I had to go looking, you know what I mean? So kind of like your tree,
Yeah.
everything's, I just was like, hey, I know I've got 4 hours. I'm going to look at everything.
Oh my God,
It's
the kids were
awful.
here tonight and they
Yeah.
kept taking the presents under the tree. Auntie, is this for me? Trying to find their presents.
That's so cute. We still don't do that. We don't put the presents out. They stay in our room. We don't
I
wrap
just
until like,
started last year. Last couple
oh,
years.
okay.
This is my 3rd year of doing that. And the kids were so mad at me. You're ruining our traditions. Get over it.
Yeah, well, they can make their own. Yeah. So, I know there was a story that you sent to me last week, so we're a little bit behind. But there was a woman in the Bahamas that was attacked by a shark
On
and
her honeymoon.
on her honeymoon and died. And I have to
She
say
was
that
from
that is,
Massachusetts.
yeah, that is an irrational fear of mine. A huge irrational fear. Now, I know that more people die in car accidents and plane crashes and stuff than people do by getting bit by a shark. Every time I go in the ocean, I have this huge fear of it. It is so absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes I even have a fear of it in a lake. Now, I know that sharks are not in lakes. It's just in my mind. Like, it's a huge fear. Like,
So
when we've
I
gone to,
guess for me, I don't like anything near, like if I'm in the ocean and there's a fucking fish or whatever in there, it fucking freaks me out. I like run out of the water. It is a
I,
fear of mine as well, but I don't go way
mine's,
out there. I don't go way
oh,
out for like, because the ocean scares me to begin with.
right.
I'll go a little above my knees, but not far. My
I don't
my
mind.
irrational fear is drowning.
Oh, so is that why you don't like the water?
I don't
But
like
that's
it.
not,
Scares me.
but I don't think that that's an irrational fear. I think that's a great fear. When I say irrational, it doesn't make sense that I have a fear that there's a shark in the lake or in the
In a lake.
pool. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
or
get
in a
that.
pool. You know what I mean? Like I have this like that's ridiculous. It's not going to happen. Like when we've gone to Aruba a couple of times, there's this pirate boat that we go out on and we do
Sorry.
some snorkeling and stuff and it's fun. Well, people swing off of a rope and
I wouldn't
I
do
won't
that.
I won't do it because I'm afraid if I see the outline of a shark, what am I going to do? I'm not going to let go. And they tell you not to swing back. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I refuse
Yeah,
to do it
I
because I
don't.
would probably have a
That
heart
stuff.
attack and die.
Yeah, that stuff scares the shit out of me too. I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
it's
I'm not a
awful.
great swimmer to begin with, so the ocean just makes me nervous.
I get
And
that.
this year at the beach, there was so many drownings up there. It just,
Was it because
it
of
was
the
crazy.
undertow?
I think so, yeah. And the
Oh,
waves were so crazy all summer long.
oh.
I want to
Well,
say at least 5 people drowned
wow. Well,
at
we did
Salt
have a lot of crappy weather and rain and storms this summer. So
Storms
that's,
out to sea and whatever.
yeah. But you were out in the water when we were in Punta Cana.
Yeah, well, I had had a few drinks and I was almost drowned you because I was like hugging you. Like I don't mind if it's not rough
Yeah.
and I can see through it.
Okay. I get
You know
that.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
But if
No,
there's
that
big
makes sense.
waves, I don't like big waves at all.
So no, we were at Baby Beach in Aruba, and this is what you picture like an island little beach to be like. There's no waves, there's nothing, and I'm by myself. So I'm sitting on my noodle and I'm floating, and all of a sudden, this school of about 20 little silver fish, like this big, jump over me. And I make eye contact with this woman, and I went, well, that means something big is chasing them. I'm getting the
Right,
fuck out of the water. So she was
right.
like, I didn't even think of that. I was like, I'm out. So it was probably a big turtle because there's big turtles that come into that little cove area. But I was like, I'm not taking my chances. See ya. So I come running out of the water. Dave's like, what's the matter? I'm like, I don't know, something's out there chasing things and fish are flying and I'm not going back
Yeah,
in.
I'm
And this
done.
is
I'm
like one of
out.
my most favorite places in the world. I'm like, no, I'm not going back in.
That's one of my big things too. I don't like when we were in Miami one year, there was like fish swimming in between your legs, and I was like, ah! And I would
That
like run out, and I just was like, nope,
so when
nope.
we go up to the lake every year or camping up in that lake, I know that there are fish. They hit our legs all the time. I'm okay with that. But we always do this like family swim out into this huge rock that's out there, and I just literally have this like vision of jaws underneath. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Insane.
It's because we grew up with Jaws.
It must be, yeah. It's gotta be.
Think about this. Let's get back to the main reason why we started this story, right? The woman is out paddleboarding.
Yeah.
So she was out enjoying her honeymoon, right? Paddleboarding. And all of a sudden, the fucking shark was just there and bit like her whole side. And she's dead.
Yeah. I have to ask, this is probably an obscure, stupid question. What color bathing suit was she wearing?
I don't know, but you know what they were saying about it? The reason that they think the shark attacked is because people do a lot of swimming with the sharks out there, and they feed them.
Oh, and
they think she was. They didn't think it was like it went to attack her.
Yeah,
you know,
it just thought it was going to give her food. Wow.
Her husband was with her. He was on a paddleboard right beside her.
He'll never be the same ever again. That's awful.
How could he be? That was his honeymoon.
Well, part of my irrational fear is also being a chubby woman, and I always wear a black bathing suits, and up here in the Northeast.
A seal?
Yes, exactly. I'm like, it's going to think I'm a seal, and it's going to think that I'm, fish food.
That's why I don't understand why scuba divers wear black.
Me neither. Why wouldn't they want to wear a bright color?
Right?
Yeah, there's got to be a reason why, but yeah, they always wear black. Okay, so we have an answer of why scuba suits are mostly black. So scuba suits are mostly black because the manufacturing process leans towards a black coloration. And there's not a great demand for other colors. Black works well in terms of durability and resilience and absorbs the most energy from the sun. Now, I thought about that.
Which makes yes, it makes sense with like the sun. Like a fucking seal.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
They need to come up with something different instead of black. I know
I've seen like bright yellow ones and stuff, but they're probably more expensive. Yeah, I mean, whatever that material, the neoprene or whatever it is, probably is just easier to make black. But I think I would spend the extra money just for. I wonder
why the color works better though. Like, why is black more durable than pink?
Whatever weave of the material, the neoprene, dries faster. Yeah, absorbs the light of the sun to keep you warm. So, because that's part of why you wear that suit is because it is so cold.
Right, I get that, but I mean,
yes, and black is slimming. Yes, that's why I always wear a black bathing suit. So maybe they won't think I'm a seal because it makes me look skinnier. So I do want to say too, like, guys, reach out to us, please. Let us know how your movie bingo cards are going. We'd love to put it on our socials. You don't have to email us, just put it out there. Let us know, are you a white light person or do you prefer colored lights? Do you have any other songs that you hate that we could be like, yes, we agree with you?
If we could have Julie do a survey, white lights or colored lights.
Yeah, we could do that for sure.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. So also, I kind of would like to ask too, and I think we've touched on this before, but I'm really looking for some ideas for Christmas dinner. I feel like it's just like Thanksgiving. I'm not talking about Christmas Eve, I'm talking about Christmas Day. What do you all do for food? I know everyone does the turkey and they do the stuffing. Is there anything else,
ham?
unique that you do? Yeah, ham. Is there something else that's kind of fun?
What's the roast that you put the little caps on?
Oh, crown roast. Beef tenderloin is a lot of things that people will do too. But I don't know. I'm looking for something fun.
I would never eat leg of lamb. That's just gross.
Why? I don't think that's gross. Lamb is good. Well, one year for
thing.
Really? You eat chicken? You eat chicken?
Yeah, but they're not as cute as lambs.
Cows are really cute. Moo.
Cows aren't cute. Beef Wellington, Julie. Thank you. That's it.
I thought I said that. Did I?
No.
No. All right.
You said tenderloin.
Oh, beef tenderloin. Yes, you're right.
See?
See, that's why she's smart.
I don't. So for Christmas dinner, some years we would do lobster pie.
Yeah.
Which was all lobster tails.
Oh, nice.
Expensive.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
One year we made our own pizza.
That's fun.
Individuals. What else have we done? I don't know what we're doing this year. Italian. Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm not a wicked out of the box person.
I know. Well, like 1 year for Easter, I don't know why, we ended up doing a taco bar, and it was so much fun. Yeah.
Have you seen the things where they put a whole tablecloth down on the table, like a plastic one or tinfoil? That's what they do. They put tinfoil down and then they spread like the chips, the salsa.
Yeah.
That looks so cool. But
it does look so cool.
Everybody picking at it.
Yeah, but you probably like get your own your own part and kind of sit there,
just stick at it, stay at one spot, don't pick around.
I would think so. Or scoop it in a plate. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. So you put it on a table and you're scooping it in a plate. But yeah, I've seen that. It does. It looks really cool.
It looks kind of fun.
Yeah, why not? Especially, I mean, if it's your family, whatever, If it's a bunch of strange people or you're doing like a big cocktail party or something, and I wouldn't do that for sure.
No. I think
I don't know if anyone has
party, you do charcuterie boards or
charcuteries. Yeah. So I couldn't pronounce charcuterie for the longest time. So Emily had to teach me, and she literally had to say shark and coot, and she went through the whole thing. So last year for Christmas, she got me a board, and it's a shark that's engraved on it, and it says, "This is my shark coochie board."
That's cute.
I absolutely love it. It's like the cutest thing. So, yeah, my dad can't say it either, so he's just like, the picky board.
Yeah. I know a lot of people cook turkey on Thanksgiving, but you just had it.
It was Thanksgiving, so that's kind of why I'm looking for some other ideas. Did I say
turkey on Thanksgiving? I meant turkey on Christmas.
No, you just said a lot of people. No, I knew what you meant. It's okay. Yeah, we're good.
But we have sometimes done a ham. I know that's kind of boring too.
Yeah, that's Easter to me.
Yeah.
Turkey is Thanksgiving, ham is Easter, and Christmas is
just a whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Meal.
I'm just looking for something different. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know. Do a taco bar. Make your own pizzas.
We could do that, but there's like 25 of us. I don't want to do that.
Too many. Yeah. That's a lot of people, Noelle. Why are you doing that to yourself?
It's my husband's family. It's just
that's a lot of people.
Us and our nieces and nephews and my sister-in-law. Yeah, that's what it is. So. All right. Well, if anyone has any ideas for me, please let us know.
Chinese food takeout.
Maybe that. Okay, that's in contention right now.
Huh?
Yeah. I said that's in contention right now. Maybe.
I've gone to the Kowloon like 3 years in a row for Christmas.
Right. I remember you saying that last week. Yeah, which is pretty cool.
So. Yeah.
Let us know how
you're awful tonight, though. I must say, it's driving me crazy.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It just looks.
I don't think so.
Oh my God! So when you,
when
you go to bed and you sleep on your head and you wake up and you have the smush spot, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, because I had so much hair that really never happened to me.
Right.
And now that I have my hair, I dried it straight, and I can get a few days out of it. I got up the next day and was doing my hair, and I always check the back because I want to make sure it's straight. And I turned the mirror around and I had this big fucking splat right in the back. I was like, ah!
You had the old lady thing.
Oh my God, all I could think of was Nana, my grandmother, right? Because we used to make fun of her because she went to the hairdressers once a week. So by midweek, her fucking hair would be like flat in one spot.
Doesn't
And I was like,
brushing
oh
that
my
help
God,
it?
I'm just getting so old. I'm turning into my mother and my grandmother.
Well, there's an exciting thing coming up this weekend. Whoop, whoop, Saturday.
Nothing exciting that I know about.
Oh, you're gonna be an old bitch.
Oh my God, I don't want to be 55.
I'm sorry.
But can I tell you, because I had COVID my last birthday and I was down and out with a fever in bed on my birthday, that I never celebrated it. So I'm turning 54 this year.
No, you're not.
Not 55.
No, you're
yes,
not.
I am, because I missed out.
No.
You can't tell me I'm not.
Yep, look at your license. No, you will always be older than me.
2 weeks.
You be that, but that's older than me. You are going to be 55.
You know, when we went out this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I thought there were 6 of us. I was the oldest fucking person there.
I wish I had thought of that. I would have just talked about that all night long.
I was the oldest. I was like, oh my God.
Why
I'm
didn't you
the old
say
lady.
something?
Huh?
Why didn't you say something?
Because what? And then you'd be like, oh, you're the old person. No, thank you. Nope.
Yeah, because you know we would have never let you live it down.
Never. Never. I don't want that. That's what we need to talk about our next podcast.
Yeah.
And we can tease it a little bit, is just birthdays and growing older.
Okay. Yeah, because you're going to be old our next one.
Gonna be. I'm fucking old. My life is half over.
You're going to be older than me, and I'm going to just bust your balls about that every single day.
You know, it's only 2 weeks. It's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
We're really the same age. So
someone says to you, how
it's
old are you?
I'm not
You're going
older.
to say
We're
55, and I'm going to say, I'm only 54. So, you know.
You douche. How old are you? I'm 54.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm only 54.
I'm 54 as well. Because I didn't get a birthday last year, so go fuck yourself. Okay.
We need to have excerpts.
Julie, edit that out.
No, we need to put that at the end and say these are our bloopers. Loki!
He's fucking chewing cardboard.
I don't hear anything, so.
Okay. Can you hold on a second? I have to kick these dogs' ass right now. Hold on.
Okay, go right ahead.
Can you hear them?
Yeah, but it's no big deal.
They're making me crazy. Loki! Loki! He's on top of Buzz.
I knew it was Loki.
That's what's happening.
What's Buzz gonna do when Loki leaves?
Buzz is gonna be so happy when Loki is gone.
No, he's not. Oh, Buzz will, but not the other one.
Sully is not gonna be happy. Buzzy is gonna be happy.
Yeah, Sully.
Let's go outside. Outside.
Oh my gosh, that just sounded like the bumpuses. Julie, please do outtakes at the end of her yelling Loki. You'll hear it earlier. And then just now with the bumpus dog sounds.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. I'm home alone.
Oh, aren't
Never
you happy?
happens.
Nice
Wicked
songs
Rudolph's
and the Bing
red
Crosby
nose.
songs.
It will go down in his story. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go let the fucking dogs in.
Okay, cheers. Merry Christmas.
I would never forget you, my friend.
Who are you talking to?
Leave him alone. Sorry. Julie's
okay.
going to have her work cut out for her.
Yeah, no shit. Okay. I said that she's going to have a lot of bloopers.
Yeah, me running out to get the dogs.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what? I'm going to go put Loki in the crate. Can you give me 1 minute?
sure.
Because it's a fucking pain in the ass right now.
Why isn't he with his parents?
Hello. Huh?
Why isn't he with his parents?
Because they're up at the house. Come on, let's go. Downstairs. Let's go.
Okay, so maybe I can just, take this part and be in the Noelle show. So.
He doesn't listen.
I don't think any of the dogs listen. At least not to her.
The woman is out paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Buzz, go lay down now. Jesus, you motherfucker. I this is why I hate being home alone sometimes. They're so...
It's...
Be right back.
I would have just let him bark. Whatever. All right, I think we need to play a drinking game that every time Diana says, "For me," we all take a shot.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Buzz!
I'll ignore him.
Does anybody want a pet?
Yeah, Diana has 12. She'd be happy to give away at least half of those.
So happy.
All right, BFFers, we will see you next week. Please give us some updates, and we'll talk to you then.
All right, BFFers. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Happy birthday, Diana.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Life's Journey with Best Friends. For details on any of the things we've mentioned in the podcast, including photos, visit our website lifesjourneybff.com. You can also email us at lifesjourneybff@gmail.com, or visit us on Facebook, Instagram, or Threads.
Remember, no matter where life takes you, you are never alone when you have a best friend by your side. Until next time.